Hello, this is Vivian Stewart, the virtual librarian at Southwest Tennessee Community College. I'd like to provide an abbreviated version of a workshop that I performed for Staff Institute. We're starting at our library's homepage, which is www.southwest.tn.edu/library. And the first place we're going is CyberCat. This is our online catalog, and we will only perform one search. So you simply click on your title link, and let's search for the title Going Beyond Google. There are two matches. I'm interested in item number 2. When the record appears, you have your bibliographic information at the top. Our Whitehaven Central Library has a copy of this. You're provided with the call number to locate it on the shelf, and the status says available. It is not necessary for you to travel from one library to the other in order to locate materials. Simply perform your search here in CyberCat. Click on Request. You're asked for your name and the barcode number off of your college ID. And when you submit it, you're prompted to identify the library you would like to have your item sent to. Faculty members can check out materials for 120 days. Any media items, you can request additional time for them. I also want to point out that there are some streaming DVDs that can be viewed directly from the desktop. You can also perform a title search for quick searches, and these are one-page documents that will help a student work independently on their research needs. Reference items will not be sent out, only our circulating materials. I'm clicking on the InfoNet home page to go back. And now we're going to our electronic databases. We will only be looking at our newer acquisitions. So we're starting at e-learning modules. And these modules are available for some students who may not be grasping the coursework from the textbooks as easily as you would like them to. So you can direct them here to look at the various topics that we actually have. So I want to actually open up the human body, how it works. We have the individual modules on information about the human body. So let's open up the circulatory system. You have printed text that is available that a person can print out. They can send it to their email, or they can listen to it being read. There are videos included all throughout here. There is a video gallery, so they can just watch all of the videos if they would like. There is an image gallery, so that they can see all of the images that are provided. And when they click on a certain image, it will enlarge for them. And there's a navigation button to go forward, so they can look at all of the images if they would like. And we can close this out. There's a glossary, so they can see an alphabetical listing of all of the words that are included here. And then we have these individual modules. So if I'm interested in the anatomy of the circulatory system, as you scroll down, some of these modules actually have a little activity that a student can assess their grasp of the information. And we will simply click here. And they could complete this to see how well they have understood everything. So we are closing this out. And I'm closing this out. And now let's go to the Suitewise Searcher. There are 17 databases that have been collected in order to allow someone to complete a federated search. So let's search for information on identity theft. And it is already here. Search. And it is searching those 17 databases, and it will provide us with a listing of the top results that are available. This information is also being ranked for us. You're provided with the title of the source, and the title link will open up into a new window with your information. And we're almost through with our search. And in a moment, we will be asked if we would like to stop at this point, or do we want to see all of the results. And I want to see all of the results. So there are 406 of the top results on our topic. And a student can select everything that they like, and it will keep them located here so they can easily go back. We are clicking on the X to close this out. As a reminder for faculty, we do have a subscription to the Chronicle of Higher Education, so you could come here and read the full text articles. I'm continuing to scroll down, and I want to point out that our reference items cannot be checked out, but we do have something entitled Credo Reference, and this collection has 551 reference items that you can search for and get the full text information from those reference books. I am closing this out. And as I continue down, I want you to see Learn and Express. This is not new, but it has something new in this module. First time users will need to register. And I want to point out that computer and internet basics is good for those students who don't feel very comfortable using the computers, and they can go through these short courses on their own. Popular software tutorials for any students who may not feel very comfortable using any of the following softwares. They can go through and learn on their own. And just keep in mind that these windows will expand. And let's go to the occupation practice test. These are practice tests that are actually provided so that a student can take a practice exam. They're timed, and they actually will find out their strengths and weaknesses once they finish. The Job and Career Accelerated students who are looking for jobs can find a listing of the latest jobs that are posted. I'm closing this out. And as we continue down, I want you to see the category of multimedia. And opera and video is new, education and video, dance and video, counseling and therapy and video, and ethnographic video. These are all new streaming video collections. I want you to keep in mind that the Master Academic Collection has over 5,000 videos that are available. You could search by subject matter, or you could search by a certain title. So let's type in academic success. And we should receive a listing of the academic success videos that we actually have. If you see something that is interesting, simply click where it says play video. It will queue up, and click on the little triangle to actually start it. And for faculty members, you're provided with a URL that you can actually post this information in your distance education classes or on your syllabus. Please keep in mind that you will need to contact me to get the proxy prefix so that students will be able to access this remotely. So I am now closing this out. So this is a listing of some of the newer electronic databases that we have. I'm going back to current students to go back into our library's homepage, and I want you to go to the Distance Education Library Infonet page, and I suggest that you look at our recommended websites page. Also, please look at How To, and here's a list of all of our quick searches that are available, and we will simply open one up. And as I stated, this is a one-page document that will help a student be independent to find their resources on their own. So it directs them to use CyberCat with suggested subject headings and suggested call numbers if they want to browse the shelves on their own. They have a listing of our electronic book collections. There's a listing of electronic databases that we're suggesting, a listing of streaming videos, and active links so they can perform their own searches. There is information on evaluating websites and suggested websites, and there is software that will actually create their bibliography for them. If by chance you have an assignment for your students, you can simply let me know, and I will easily create a quick search for them and make it available. We are now going to other libraries, and I would like for you to see that Interlibrary is our largest ebook collection. It has over 56,000 books, and let's search for nursing. And there are 14,057 electronic books. Simply click on the link that says view this ebook, and you have your table of contents, you have a picture of the book, and you have your navigational buttons at the top. If we wanted to go to page 45, we can now read page 45 and click next, and we can actually read page 46. Now we only have one copy of the book, so make sure that you close it when you're actually finished with it so that someone else can actually use it. I am now going back to our home page, and we're going to Forms. You can submit an interlibrary loan request if you're searching for items that we do not have. We will enjoy your assistance in building our collection, so please submit a material request form. The material reserve request form needs to accompany any textbooks you would like for us to place on reserve. And if you would like for us to conduct a 50-minute bibliographic or library instruction class, your form is located here. I am now going back to the library's homepage. And the last thing I would like for you to see is our Facebook page, which is actually an extension of our library's homepage. So our page has an academic look. We now have trivia questions that we have been posting throughout the summer. There are full-length articles that you can read because we're trying to keep the students informed on current events. Over to the left-hand side, there's a tab that says discussion. So we have various discussion items. We're trying to keep the students engaged and listening to what other people have to say and thinking about things differently. And also it will help to enhance their writing skills. If you click on video, we have over 66 instructional videos that we have developed to show students how to use our various electronic databases and some of our other resources that we have on site, similar like how to use a pronunciation dictionary. We have some welcome addresses from our director. We have several book reviews out here where students are actually reading books and they come into the library and they would tape the audio session, and we would then turn this into a video. So our Facebook page is being used a lot by students, and if by chance you have an assignment for your students and you cannot schedule a time to come into the library, if you would let me know, I will create a video for your students and post it on our Facebook page. I hope that you will remember the library when you are assigning different projects for your students, and ask them to start with us before they use popular search engines or just use their textbooks. I appreciate your patience with me, and I appreciate your coming to the Staff Institute, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.